Belt 2.
Yeah, boy.
Also known as a whooping. A valuable pipeline that transitions from one's mistakes into learning the very valuable life lessons. As a young man with loving parents, I've been told that this is the natural path to power, an understanding of the future in the house and in the world beyond it. But the way these sweats have poured up to Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, it seems like the mistake was installing the game. And I'm not saying Sparking Zero is bad. The game is so fire. I've completed almost all the story mode, serving all the NPCs. Bodies, 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 bodies.
Help!
It's just when I go online.
Help me!
All I'm saying is that if my friends were held hostage and the only way to save them is I had to do a ranked DP match with Super Vegito, Videl, Roshi, and Yachirobe on the opposing team, I'm gonna have to slowly watch my friends suffer because of Sensu being bailout. My friends have to get victimized and brutalized because of an after image strike assault. My team is Videl. If they're cheese, I'm cheesing. Raditz, Future Gohan, and Future Trunks, the Melee version. I mean, I love this team with all my heart. Raditz is one of the deepest bags in the game, so it's always funny to see the character who's so low on the power tier in canon to make Super Saiyan Guy Goku look like a fraud. The only thing I don't like about it is when I play them and perform well against a non-ranked player, every time the opponents leave before I can even get a rematch. The last time we've been left hanging this much, MLK started having a dream. But that doesn't stop the fact that I was handing out straight Belt 2. At this point in time, whenever I go to Twitter, Straight Gunner website by the way, I see people talking about Pokemon by itself. I usually think someone made a Pokemon their avatar or their entire channel name. So I think, just another YouTuber that got packed up. Rip Triflosion Bozo in the chat. Never my favorite Johto boy. But how do you think my dumb self felt when they were talking about the literal Game Freaks?
The nigga you be hanging with. Boy, sex offender. And it was your man. He was your boy. You ain't know what he was doing. You ain't feel bad at all. Like no guilt, none of that.
The developer of the Pokemon games having a hacker infiltrate and leak information about the past, present, and future of Pokemon.
Get out of my fucking timeline!
Now, I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but there was some good stuff. Some leaks on games, but also figuring out that at least not all of these Pokemon fans were gonna get locked up because one of their waifus is actually of legal age. But now, Game Freaky, yeah, you earned that name, buddy. When people say only children and weirdos who don't leave their house are the only people who play this game, they have more and more evidence to appeal to that standard. That even the developers don't have lives. They sitting up here cooped up making lore about human and Pokemon-born hybrids. All I need to say now is that Octillery, Vigoroth, and Typhlosion need some all-white shinies because they were at those Diddy parties. So, every joke.
Yeah.
Where have you been? You know how much deep shit you're in right now?
Why are you so angry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you're upset you're with middle schoolers!
Every video.
Damn, what you mean? Oh no.
Every meme, Game Freak, and Pokemon deserve. Because these are the biggest gatekeepers on the internet gaming space. Anything that looks so similar to a Pokemon at all gets clapped into the stratosphere. So, they deserve these constant meetings of Belt 2. Honestly, I didn't know how to translate this into a manga to talk about. Concerning this epidemic, I feel like a lot of things fit the description, but I haven't read a new manga to talk about in a good minute. Then I got thinking about why and how I started this in the first place by reading manga. So looking at things I used to read and that I'm starting to catch back up with, it all became clear. This story is called... I'm finna butcher this, my bad. My yandere girlfriend hiding in the dungeon kills me over and over again. Or Dungeon ni hisamu yandere na kanojo ni ore na... Dungeon ni hisamu yandere na kanojo ni ore wa nando mo korose. Dungeon ni hisamu yandere na kanojo ni ore wa nando mo korosareru. There we go. This story is about a guy named Kisuke, and honestly, he's as bland as can be. There's nothing special about him besides I think he was a slave.
I beg your pardon?
Or discriminated against because of his hair. But he still ended up having main character Riz, so he ended up getting a girl who wanted to run away and escape this horrible life with him. Once that got out to the town, or at least to the wrong people, they beat him up. Beat up the girl and blamed everything on Kisuke. And, you know, he's getting his butt kicked since the start of this manga. So, you know this is definitely not where it's gonna end. His punishment is getting sent to a dungeon. This means certain death, and once inside, his fate is basically sealed until the bailout kicks in. Screaming for help, a silhouette appears out of thin air and says, "I'll give you this skill." Once bestowed with this gift called Save and Reset, the plot of the story becomes clear. He has to figure out how to get past certain death and find new save spots in order to process through the dungeon. And as he makes more and more progress, the author starts snorting whatever Gege Akutami... Oh my god, I can't talk. Gege Akutami snorts to give his fans a hard time. You got Mega Ursurans, Crimson Knights, Big Titty Cardi fans, swords who are glazers or body snatchers, the whole 9 yards. But you heard the title when I said it. Why is a yandere in the title if I'm not even gonna bring it up? Well, here you go. On one of these newer saves, he sees an opportunity to make a friend or something more, and their relationship starts to slowly grow. Her moving too fast makes his main character Riz
You're once in a generation talent.
Oh my god, bro, is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like,
saying,
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
enact itself. And this series turns slowly from Honey Pop to Doki Doki Literature Club real quick. Now this crazy obsessed hater will do nothing to help him, and if he does come up not off his own merits, she will send him right back to the start from whence he came. If this was a motivation TikTok or Instagram reel, that'd be kind of good, but his life on the line daily, or he almost dies daily by getting handed straight belt to ass. Let me know if you want to see more of this series. I definitely have a lot more things to give straight belt to tier. But if you liked it, why don't you leave a like, comment what should be in the next video, and share it with someone else so they can understand why they don't get dubs in Sparking Zero. Y'all have a good one.